have a guideline. Of course, we have this one. We have internal. Does it work? It does not
It
work.
must work.
That's why you must enforce
you
it.
see, that's where now the National Commission again has an enforcement unit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm happy that in the course of the past few weeks, they had a training for enforcement officers.
Oh.
Mrs. Sandepu, Patience Sandepu, the director, well, I'll call her the head of enforcement in the commission. She's a national NSCDC officer, very high up there too. She's done well. We had this conversation and she kept crying like a lone voice in the wilderness. We have had cases. The popular one that we all know, the Benga Daniel's son in Lagos.
KFC.
They had challenges. He had to take Abuja to get in touch with Lasoda for such, There was another case we had in Imo State. She had to get somebody in Imo State, the officer there. They found funding to go and enforce the rights of a person with disability was not there. Thankfully, Imo State has signed the Disability Act now. The point I'm trying to make is this. If that woman's office was budgeted for, given proper budgeting, and she is able to spend an average of give and take 10 million naira per annum in all the 36 states and Abuja, so her budget alone should be like 370 million.
Yeah.
I tell you, Nigerians will know that there's a Disability Act.
Okay, but Dr. Chike, right? Talking about the 5 years moratorium that was given, it has expired since now. I'm yet to see any building that was shut down because
it's not accessible.
Does it require money because it's not accessible?
Now,
there is nothing
this
really.
brings me to another issue. Capacity. Capacity of the persons appointed.
To enforce,
to enforce?
Persons with disabilities that are appointed to run the affairs of persons with disabilities.
But sir, should we be looking at the individual or the institution itself?
He's saying the individual now.
Now, it is an individual that drives the institution.
Of course.
That's correct.
If you make me, you know. If Chike is the Executive Secretary, National Commission for Persons with Disabilities, Mr. President, they know. Like there's a joke, a comedian said, it's only in Nigeria that a Nigerian will tell you, say they Chris. So before, say I'm not well. Even the mother will say, "Na me born I know say you not well." So, Mr. President, say I'm not well. I decrease. I tell you, with the powers given to the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities, even the villa will be shut down.
Yeah.
Sack me if you want me to sack me, but get the job
done. Yeah.
So you see, when we're trying to be politically correct, and this is where I want to use this platform to tell all of us, there's no more begging. I woke up on December 16, 2006, like every normal person. Mr. Kilanko is taller than me by a few inches, but I'm a 6-footer. Today I'm now one of the shortest 6-footers because I'm having to sit this. Yeah. Was that my fault?
No.
If I survived that car crash that left me paraplegic till today, there was a reason for it. And that reason is what I'm telling people today through this podcast. Enough for persons with disabilities being politically correct. We advocated for that law, for that act. Yes, it's in place now. Use it, test it, run with it.
Yes.
Enforce the law.
Yeah.
Look, as bad if a bus stands in front of you and that bus driver does not make provision for you to board that bus, sue that bus driver.
That's so.
Yes.
That's true.
It's there.
Yeah.
You want to go and take a flight, an airline or the airport, sue FAN, sue all of them.
Yeah.
Test the law. Don't take the laws into your hands. But keep testing it. Yeah. You see, if you can imagine 35 million of us, only with 1%, not 10%. If only 350,000 of us test the law,
Oh, yeah.
my dear, enforcement will be easily done. Even the court, where you are going to test the law, if the court is not, sue the court. Yes.
I like
So
that.
It will make
like-
sense
I
when
like
we begin
that.
to
I
sue
like
the
that.
court
Yeah,
Actually-
for not being.
I actually want to get an understanding on something.
Yeah.
Right? So, talking about inclusive elections, South Africa, we advocated for the deployment of assistive tools in polling units with registered persons with disabilities. Now, depending on the cluster, there is magnifying glasses for persons without vision.
Sure.
We have the Form EC30 PWD for the deaf, and we have the Ballot guide for the blind. So, in my head, I know that the deployment should be that if polling unit A has a visually impaired person, we'll have just Braille there, Ballot guide. If polling unit B, and there is no magnifying glasses has no business there, so that is deploying accurately. Now we observe the elections, and we had cases of mismatch in their deployment. Maybe you go to a certain polling unit, there's no PWD there, you just see one assistive tool. Then where it's needed is not there. So many others there was no deployment. Yeah. So we have this contained in the Act, Section 54 of the Electoral Act. And I know that in the Disability Act too, maybe not details as assistive tools, but then inclusive election, right? Now, this issue of deployment of assistive tools, wrong deployment, no deployment at all, because it feels like at the city centers, they will just do a little bit of deployment and then leave the others.
I have the answer to that, but go ahead.
Yes, so is it how would I put it? Is it the work of the commission now to also look into this beyond INEC, right? The commission, what role do they have to play?
Which of the commissions are you talking about?
The NCPWC.
Okay.
So
All right,
commission,
there
are
are
they
two
to look into-
commissions here.
Okay.
And there's a mantra we say in the world of persons with disabilities, nothing about us.
Without us.
Without us.
Show me one INEC commissioner for disability.
Huh.
Okay. We have desk officers.
Inclusion.
Mr.
Gender and
INEC
sex.
chairman, whether you like it or not, the law says that one of us should be appointed in terms of employment.
Yes.
So you must have an INEC commissioner
For disability.
for inclusion
Yes.
Okay.
or disability, whatever you choose to call it.
Maybe gender and disability.
It's not about gender, it's about inclusion.
Inclusion.
Persons with, it must be a person with
disability.
disability.
Okay, the commissioner must be a
Yes.
person with disability, of course.
Because it is when you so do that the conversation changes. Who is going to talk about you when you are not there? So why will there not be lopsidedness or bungling up of activities? But if you have a commissioner, an INEC commissioner who is in charge of
that.
persons with disabilities,
Disability.
you have changed the conversation.
Exactly.
His job will be to ensure that every polling unit where there's supposed to be deployment of facilities
Particular
for
assistive
persons with
tools,
disabilities, this brings me back to enforcement. How many times have we gone to INEC? We did that. My foundation, we did that, we engaged INEC. Care, we did. And I'm sure a lot of other people have, but there are many of us out there. We go to INEC and we believe that INEC is the big organization that should do us a favor. They are not doing me a favor. And again, that is the essence of persons with dissemination.
Yeah.
We are now determined to change
The
things.
narrative.
To change the narrative. Enforcement is the word. Everywhere you go, why was it easy for me to enter your office? This building was not originally designed to accommodate
Persons
Will-
with disabilities. Yeah.
but from getting out of the car, it was smooth ride to this
Through
point.
This place, yeah.
And there's something that we're working on now, which we call from the first mile to the last mile with a smile.
First mile to
First
the
mile to the last
with a
mile
with
with
a
a smile.
smile. I like that.
First smile to the last smile.
First
No,
mile.
first
First
mile.
smile.
To the
Mile
last.
to the
Yes.
last smile. Okay,
With
with,
a
a
smile.
smile.
With
The
a
smile.
smile.
Yeah. That means
Makes
idea
sense.
accessible.
Yes, until that is done,
Okay, that makes
we're
sense.
not there yet. So PWDs, if your first mile to your last mile does not end in a smile, go and make sure that you enforce it. So that your first mile to your last mile must end in a smile.
Smile.
So we have to contextualize that first mile.
Yes.
Not the PW that has pepper body will enter, and it's not an accessibility issue.
Which one is the
You see, that's where I take offense. Why people will get pepper body? Do you think it is easy for an albino, a person with albinism, to wake up and walk from here to the junction without umbrellas? The damage on the skin just for walking in the sun from a 5-minute walk is a lot of damage that can cost a lifetime to repair.
That's true.
Dr. Chike, let me seriously ask you. So, are you indirectly encouraging aggression from persons?
Now, you see, that's where I find, that's where I'm taking another offense.
Okay.
Asking for my right
Okay.
is not aggression.
Okay.
He that is down knows what it means to be down.
True.
So telling me that I'm asking for my right, the question will be, how am I going about it?
Exactly where I was coming to.
So
The how.
now, oftentimes, when I use my how, the question that fails us is we don't answer the why am I in this. If you don't know your why, you will not understand your how. And you will not understand your what. How many people with disabilities have asked God, why am I a person with disability? If you're able to answer your why and know why you are in this, you will see different options as to the how you will do it. It was over time I transferred. Okay, when Adams or Shomole had an altercation with Epis, how come nobody is talking about it? Do you understand? It's the way people are talking about it because he's a senator.
Yeah.
Where Chike Okogwu that happened in 2020, I was called names.
The airline issue.
Yes. But it was almost the same thing that happened. And I'll go biblical now. Jesus Christ at some point had to destroy the temple.
True. I agree.
Something had to be done.
Something had to be done.
I'm not saying it was the right thing, but they push you to the point where you have to fight for your rights.
Yeah.
Today, you can notice if you look at the pictures in 2020 and the pictures today, you see that a lot of gray hair has come on. So my approach in 2020 when my hair was darker and my beard was darker is not the same approach as it is today. I will always say don't take the laws into your hands.
But I think everybody has a right to be angry when mistreated.
Everybody has. And you have a right to fight for your rights. Get up, stand up.
And Dr. Chike, you have a right to control the anger.
Now, when you say control anger,
Vex. Yes.
it's relative.
Okay.
Before, in 2020, we had the Disability Act in place. It was just 1 year old. Nobody knew about it. We still had the 5-year moratorium period at that point. So you will say, whoever was, a lot of us were complaining at that time now. Come on, if you remember.
Yes.
Many PWDs were always fighting for their rights.
Yeah.
How come today you hardly hear about such things again? It's not as if it doesn't happen, but because people now know that the laws are there, and I must give kudos to SCAA. Honestly speaking, when they do right, whoever is doing right, fan, foul. Yes, fan. If they are watching me, I don't care. It's my right. Fan, you have failed. Fan is a failure.
Yes.
Fan, Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria is a failure. Change all the MDs you want to change there is a failure. But the NCAA, same aviation authority, the NCAA is doing a lot. They even have a consumer protection unit. To the point that if a PWD calls that number to complain, you will see their NCAA staff on ground immediately. And they correct that issue.
This boiled down to
Why
the
did I
leadership
say
issue.
fund is a failure? Care provided ambu lifts and all that. We also provided wheelchair, stair climbing facilities, you know, at the Abuja airport. We donated it to them. It's there. How many times did they use it? Remember what I said, first mile to last mile must end in a
smile.
So you can imagine my weight, how they have to lift me. I'll send you pictures of my experience in Kenya. 3 girls came to my seat.
Girls.
I have the pictures.
You don't know what you get.
3 girls came to my seat when we landed. And I said, it was about 3 a.m. in the morning. So they ought to be tired and, you know, you're waking their beauty sleep. And they said, sir, we're here to take you. I said, are you sure you guys know what you're doing? And in less than 1 minute, I was off my seat. In less than 5 minutes, I was outside the aircraft.
Wow.
I'm asking, what's going on here?
What are you doing?
This is Africa we're talking about. This is Africa. In Kenya, it happened. And I realized that their culture of tourism and all that, these girls had been trained on how to manage and lift people like me into all the equipment. As a matter of fact, I was seated where my seat was. The van, the ambu lift, had to go round, you know, to come and position by the door nearest to my seat. The only place I experienced such where girls were leading in the management of, you know, managing me was in Germany. So the Kenyans have beaten the Germans now. But I am happy to say these positive stories. Whereas in Addis Ababa, it was a different experience. At a point, I regret the same equipment, the same tools that they used in Kenya easily was a challenge for them in Addis. So you see, because those ones treat you like things, you are a thing that they need to process because they have many of you coming in and going out. So it brings you back to the issue of the individuals and the institution that we talked about earlier. Until we begin to train most of us who are PWDs to know the capacity that we carry and expand and know, you know, with knowledge, know more about who we are, nothing will change. That gentleman you were talking about, I mean, one of my conversations with him, he used some words and said, some of those big men whom he contested against. I said, what makes you a small man?
Maybe it's money.
Do you not
It's
understand?
his mind. It's his mind.
So it's his mind.
It's his mind.
Now, this young man, by the time we finished with him, go and check, call the guy again now. The guy has become a lion. He now knows who he is. Yes. He now knows who he is. So even the court case and all that, you know. So the point one of the points I want to make here is that we should not always be politically correct. If the law has given you the power to do something, use the power given to you. Don't try and be enforcement, like I said. Enforcement does not mean you should go and block the place. Enforcement does not mean you should take that. When you do that, you've taken the laws into your hand. Enforcement means you can meet the Association of Lawyers with Disabilities in Nigeria. They institute a case in court, quote the laws, and you get compensation. And anybody that compensates you well for a misdemeanor will not repeat it again.
True.
I was in Kenya again. I like talking about Kenya when the president signed the disability. You can imagine that Kenya did not have existing disability laws. In Kenya, it is 1 million shillings. If you default, if you go against the Disability Act. You know how much 1 million shillings is? $70,000. Do the maths.
And that is the problem in Nigeria. The fine is just so small.
In Nigeria, the fine is 1 million naira.
500K, depending.
Depending on
the
the
1
fine.
million naira is the highest.
Highest,
highest.
yes.
If you do the math, 1 million naira is not even up to $1,000.
Yes. Yes. Not what.
So why would they not slap your face? Whereas in Kenya, 1 million shillings is $70,000.
Wow.
You pay that fine.
Once.
Who are you to misbehave again? So you see, these are the things that we have to work on. We thank God we have the Chairman House Committee on Disabilities, Bashir, who is doing a great job.
Yes.
He's doing a great job and him and his colleagues have gone on oversight functions with them to MDAs. We're using the word compliance. I want to tell him when they resume now. It must be enforcement, even though they say it is the job of the commission to do enforcement. But there's what you call post-legislative compliance and post-legislative enforcement. Because they have done the work. So they might be safe to say they are coming to check on compliance.
Yes.
But the commission must please go ahead and do the enforcement. And we, the citizens too, must help the commission. Load them with this information. Let them know. And you don't even need the enforcement of it. You can walk into any police station. What's the law? Don't go and come into the police station. Say you want to see the DPO. It is your right. And when you explain to the DPO that, look, this is the Disability Act, and this is what was done against me. I'm here to enforce my rights.
In this Nigeria like this.
You see, sometimes we underestimate and underrate our police. The police is not as bad as we people make it look. I'm not saying that they are perfect. But if you enter a police station today, every DPO is from the rank of at least 3 stars.
Yeah.
It means that they have reached a level of understanding in the police.
Yes.
That's true.
And when you speak with the DPO will call the people at the desk, what do they call them? And say, take this man's entry. And before you know what is happening. But most people don't even know that they can go to a police station and enforce their Disability Act. They think that the police will always ask you for money. Look, every PRO, the police has PROs.
Yes.
Call any police PRO. Tell them what you are facing as a PWD. You'll be shocked at how the Nigerian police works. But because some of us don't know some of these things, if you call any state PRO of police and say, this is my problem, I'm a person with disability, there's a Nigerian Disability Act, my rights were abused, and this is what I'm facing. The person will ask you, where are you? You say, go to the nearest police station near you. Once you come and say, I'm from the PRO, you see how the conversation don't change.
Yeah.
Because they don't know whether the PRO sent you from IG. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's true.
So that brings me to the how. So the job of care and the other things that we want to do is to make sure that PWDs know their rights. So first, know your why, then you know your how, and then you know your what to do.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Chike.
We had a list of questions. So we have left the questions to me.
No, the flow of the conversation was just too interesting.
I know that, say, you got soup that tastes sweet. But yes, we've spent a whole lot of time talking. It's been an interesting conversation.
No, I think this should be 2 episodes.
We can actually do that.
It can't be. You can't be exhausted. Yeah, I'm sure there are many things we want to talk about.
Okay. So I think we're coming to the end. We'll probably have another episode.
Yeah.
But then, before we call it a wrap, so Dr. Chike, I want you in 1 minute. Let's say you have.
Can you call me Chike, please?
Oh my God. Imago Ndi will say that Igbo people say that you don't learn how to use your left hand at old age.
Yeah, but you see, you are not helping me work on the brand. Remember when when you say fella,
Chike the singer.
Hold on, when you say fella, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Shrine.
Music.
Shrine.
Do you understand?
Activism.
Afrobeat,
Okay, Afrobeat.
right?
And Fela
Yes.
Kutoye.
Father of
But
When you
there's
have
Fela
Fela
Kuti-
first. Now
but once
you
you
just
hear
think of that
Fela,
one.
you know that you understand. When you hear Dangote,
Ah, okay.
you understand. When you hear Otedola,
The money.
do you understand? Otedola for the
Yeah,
money.
now I'm talking about money now.
So,
I didn't mention money.
So please, when you hear Chike, there's Chike in the music industry.
True.
This is my son.
And
Then
Chike
there
in
be
development
this Chike in the disability advocacy.
Yes.
And that's the whole idea. I think it's because I now know my essence.
Okay.
The reason why I was created is to do what I'm doing now. God gave me the opportunity to be a bridge, see the world without disabilities
Disability and the world
and the
with
world without disabilities. And guess what? People have been crying in lone voices in the wilderness. They were not as loud. But the moment I came into the picture, at a point, people think that I'm actually the president of persons with disabilities. Meanwhile, I've never contested anything.
I really find purpose in a difficult situation.
Yeah, but because they know me
Yeah.
as, they will not want that man wahala. You understand? And that's the way it should be. You should be, God put me in this shoe for this purpose, to be that voice. There's a late Nigerian sage in the literary world. In one of our conversations, I asked him, he said his own world, his ladder is on the wall of literature, even though he was a PWD. And he said, Chike, you're a journalist, and your wall is on your ladder is on that wall. So why don't you find your purpose there? And that triggered a lot. Because fellow journalists wants to, I was in the middle of a story when this accident happened, mind you. I was in the middle of a story. So most journalists relate with us easily because they know it can be them.
True.
And that's why my voice seems to be loud. And let's keep the conversation going. I plead with PWDs, don't take the laws into your hands, but take the laws in your hands. They're two different things.
Okay.
Don't take the laws into your hands means don't go and break the law and force yourself into enforcing it. But take the laws in your hands and meet your lawyers, meet the police, meet the system. You will get justice.
Thank you very much for that. It's been an engaging session. Then I would love to, in wrapping, I would just like to ask you a question, but then in 1 minute, right? If you, let's just assume that you're speaking to policymakers now, right? What are the 3 policy changes that you recommend that will enhance inclusive action in Nigeria? Just in 1 minute, 3 policy changes. What is it?
There are no 3 policy changes.
Oh my God.
There's just one.
Okay.
Ensure we maintain standard accessibility standards. Once you do that, everything falls into place.
Okay, and you know that's actually a huge accessibility standard. There's a lot. It has lots of
Everything
branches.
revolves around it.
So Dr. How do you relax?
How do I relax?
How do you chill?
I love
Outside of
movies.
your work.
Movies.
Netflix,
Are you like Nigerian movies?
all movies,
Both Nigerian
Comedy.
movies. Comedy.
comedy, and I have a thing for comedy.
Nigerian comedy or
All kinds of comedy.
okay, because I love Nigerian movies.
Yeah, but I relax with, I love movies, so I'll say that's one of my, and once it goes in stand-up comedy, every kind of stand-up comedy relaxes me.
What kind of movies? Family movies?
Movies
Ghostbusters.
True movies?
movies that, movies that will teach you. I don't like watching movies because it's suspense.
Yes.
In every story there's a plot, there's a character, and there's a moral.
Yes.
So it's the moral of the story that I am looking for in every movie. So what is the moral of that? And you see, movies have this thing. They make some speeches there, statements. If you listen well, some of those parables are life-changing.
True.
Yes.
You know, how many times do we listen to such?
Okay, so if you are not a disability advocate, what would you rather be?
A disability advocate.
Hey, okay, Dr. Chike, before you had the accident, what were you doing? I know you were not a disability advocate at the time.
I was an advocate.
Not disability.
The disability came in after this thing. But
What profession would you rather be into?
Journalism.
Journalism. That's how much you like it. Okay. Thank you very much.
I talk for a living.
Right.
Thank you for being a part of this conversation. It's actually a wrap. I don't know if there should be. Mr. Kila and Mr. Tete don't have something to say.
I think we have
I dominated
spent a lot of time. So.
the talk here.
But you should I believe
But I
to
spent
these
a lot of
guys.
time. So.
I wanted to hear
Your
someone.
turn.
I wanted to hear that.
I still have something to say though.
Oh, yeah, talk.
Please say it.
Okay,
Say
so viewers, this is what I was saying. Closing,
Okay.
You know, we've been talking about persons with disabilities participation in politics. Politicking has started for 2027, whether we like it or not.
Hot.
Please go and register in a political party of your choice.
Very important.
Participate actively so that when they are sharing the positions, they will share for you.
And all political parties
And
now.
all political parties now, let's try and make sure that we enforce that disability law and relevant provisions. We will be working from our side to popularize the law and relevant provisions for persons with disability. But please go out there, go and register first.
Very
You
important.
are not supposed to be voters alone. Like in Nigeria, we have about 35 million persons with disability. You alone, 85% of you alone is about 20-something million,
We can
27, 28.
change.
You can actually make who becomes the president in the
Yeah.
2027 election.
Very true.
So please, go and register. Get your registration card in a political party, not PVC this time. Register for PVC, get your PVC with which you can vote. But register in a political party, get your card, and participate actively, and get your nomination form. We need to have you in political
And you know the
offices.
beautiful thing?
Yes.
These political parties, all of them, make nomination forms relatively cheap. Up to
For PWDs or for everybody?
PWDs.
Okay, for PWDs.
ADC made life easy. I only paid for, there's nomination and there's, what's the other one?
Expression of interest.
Expression of interest. So I think I paid for only one. But the rest was free. And when we had the public debate, I graced the podium with the likes of Mogalo, fantastic man.
Yeah.
You understand? Very fantastic man, and quite a lot of other leaders too. You know, and I told the world that all the barriers, all political parties, I can tell you now, have removed all the barriers of participation and inclusion. At least from the research work that we did, prior to the research, it was difficult. But after the research and interaction, they saw the sense in the need, and they saw the value in persons with disabilities. So PWDs, please go out there, register in the political, become a member of a political party.
Yes.
No matter, it's difficult, it's tough. Some of them, their buildings are not disability friendly. Do not take that as an excuse.
Yes.
Be in their faces. They will always make sure that, and if they make it difficult, bring out your disability act and show them.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Mr. Tete, do you have final words?
Not really, but political power is not given, it's taken.
It's taken
Yes.
in.
Go out.
Yes.
It is not served à la carte, according to me. And my late, I call him my late father too,
Yes.
Odumegwu Ojukwu. He said to me in 2003, power is not given, Chike. It is snatched.
Oh,
Hey.
yes. I like
And this
that.
is how he did it.
Snatched.
It is snatched.
I'm actually lending my voice as well. 2027 is almost here, and the tension is
It's less than 2 years away.
Yes, the tension is building. Be a part of a political party. Don't complain. You have to get in there to know. Don't stick to what you are being told by people that it's expensive or it is so. Be a part of it. Like, have your first-hand experience of what happens in the political parties, and then you can come out and, do you understand? Like, be a part of these things, right? So, again, subscribe.
Yes.
I said in the beginning.
Share.
Subscribe. Like.
Yes.
Comment.
Yes.
share to your family, your friends, your enemies, everybody that you know.
And maybe suggest topics.
Yes, because I was going to say that if there is any aspect of this conversation that you want us to explore, please, in the comment section, just drop it there. All right, thank you very much for being a part of this conversation.
Thank you.
Don't forget that every month...
I smell lunch.
But every month we bring you MICdisABILITY podcast. Stick to South Africa TV, lots of engaging content for you. And most importantly, please go out, be a part of a political party, vote and be voted for.
Yes.
Until next time, have a lovely...
Bye-bye.